Welcome to the National League wildcard game, everyone. There's a look at the postseason bracket. Winner takes on the Brewers, loser goes home. John Gray versus John Lester, the John battle. From Wrigley Field.
Winner moves on, loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wildcard game. It's the one-game National League wildcard playoff between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
Excuse me.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending National League Central Champion, Chicago Cubs.
Should be a good one, guys. Winner will take on the Milwaukee Brewers. The loser goes home, everybody.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup.
And then we have the Division Series set.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the Division Series, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup
John
to try
Lester,
and
34 years
execute,
old,
and
6'4",
score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and nice soft hands.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
Oh, yeah. Cubs and Rockies. The winner goes to play the Brewers. The loser season is over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Batting second here tonight, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. His past history against John Lester, just a 1 for 9. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
58 degrees.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch.
Out to center field.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's the weather report.
Chased a bad
Swing
one
and a
there,
miss.
1-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you
Cubs
get
in
the
their
box
white
one
jerseys,
time, the
Cubs
one
across the
pitch you're
front.
going to swing at more than any
Cubs
other
logo
is
on the
that
front left
elevated
side, blue
fastball.
numbers and
Your
letters on the
eyes
back.
light up as an offensive player.
White pants,
You just
blue
cannot
hats,
get
blue brims with
1
the
and 2
letter
to DJ
C
LeMahieu. Time
on
for a
the
look at our
front of the
umpires
Cubs.
in this one.
Ed
Behind
Drummond's
the
our home plate
plate is
umpire.
Ed
Clyde
Drummond.
Washington at
Yeah,
first,
Matty,
Earl
we got a
Hendrick
good
at
one
second,
behind
and
the
Woody
dish
Keller is
today
at
in Ed
third.
Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not
Nice
afraid
ground
to
out
let a
to the
hitter
first,
or
two
a pitcher.
away.
I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the
All
guy
around
that's
their
going to get
black
mad and throw
road
somebody and give him
jerseys,
the boot
Colorado
just
across the
because a guy
front
doesn't
in
like a
purple
pitch,
scripted
or a
letters,
pitcher
purple
thinks that
numbers
a
on the
pitch is
front
a strike,
left.
and they call it a ball.
Purple numbers and letters
Here's
on the
Nolan
back.
Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Like gray pants. I don't know if it's gray or if it's white. I think it's like white or something like that. And then black
Ready with the first
hats
pitch.
and
Here it
brims
comes.
with the CR on the front.
That little sinker right over the outside corner.
Like they're wearing their white pants.
Now Lester's 0-1. Swinging
That's a fly ball. That's gone.
Deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry.
And
it's
that's
a
foul.
Foul ball. Breaking
Again,
ball. And
swing
he
and
gets
a
him
miss.
to chase it in the dirt.
1, 2, 3.
And that
Thought the
ends
Rockies
the
were going to get on the board, but that was
Solid
foul.
start to this one for John Lester. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Giro, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
John Gray is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wild card matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, the pride and joy of the Oklahoma Sooners, former first-round draft pick by the Colorado Rockies. Big, strong guy, John Gray. 96 to up at 100 miles an hour. Good, hard breaking ball, and his changeup has gotten better every year that he's pitched. The key for John Gray, throwing strikes. If he keeps the ball in the strike zone at 98 to 100 miles an hour, he is really tough to hit.
That's your defensive for the Rockies.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Cubs, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but
swing
it's
is
ruled
called
strike
first
one
strike.
anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slider up that he
Swing
gets a
called
call
first
on.
strike.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, but what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at ball one. Baez, a 25-year-old, was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. This is hit high and deep out to left. Go. Going back on it.
At the wall, it's gone. Chicago strikes first. Oh my God.
Solo home run there for Javi Baez. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo.
1-0 Chicago.
Anthony Rizzo.
Forgot to tell Sis I was live. I had to stream this game so that way I give you guys my prediction of who goes to the NLDS. Doesn't matter if it's right or wrong as long as I got the correct pick.
Toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
And then we'll start the division series.
Swing
on and miss.
And things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now.
Pitch.
And he's going to have to execute.
That's fouled away.
Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have
They're
to find
still
a way
looking
to
for
regroup
Jordan,
right there.
which I really think.
He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, I can understand why Wandell Latter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 down.
Way.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Gonzalez. And that's the 3rd out.
That's the inning.
Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. His past history against John Lester, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
I hate to say this, but I just don't think.
Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Digging in now, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
2-1. Next pitch.
Ball even at 2-2. Cutter, and he doesn't make it back. 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Wow, 1, 2, 3 for the Rockies.
3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First offering on its
Hey,
way.
Nitro.
The breaking ball that time in for a
A full
strike.
30 custom team in this game, like with 30 fictional teams. I don't know if they do that. I'll have to look.
Takes a look down at
Strike.
the knees for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it.
I can make a
there, and he's
PCSRA
out.
team.
And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off
If
base.
I did that, yeah.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch
Wonder
that
if Jeff
reminds
Gordon's
me of
gonna be
many
back at
reasons
Road America.
why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Story throws it in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Here's Jason Hayward now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. A fastball looked at for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. To short. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Right
we had the
this.
third. 1-0 Chicago.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get
Cubs
to him
as
here?
the Rockies
I'm
are
not sure,
up
Matt,
to
that
bat.
they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward is under this one. And very quickly, 1 gone.
Batting 8, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
At the plate, Chris Iannetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. Lester ready, the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Base hit, and that's heading for the
He's
wall.
around first, heading for 2.
There's the first hit for the Rockies, and oh, look out, it went way wide.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
That was a base hit, and it was heading for the wall.
Into the box, John Gray, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right
now. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no.
2 balls and 1 strike. Cubs lead at 1-0 in the third. Runner at second with 1 away.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for
Called
strike
for a
number
strike.
2. And he becomes out number 2.
Away.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Dribbled to the right side. But that one rolls
That's a
foul.
foul ball.
0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Comes set and the 0-1. And he popped him up. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They're down 1-0.
Yep, so no runs to hit, 1 left.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Albert Almora.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle.
Base hit.
And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box now, John Lester. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Wow, same place that the...
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. Swing and a liner. Leaves
Ooh,
high as he makes
made the catch, and there's 2 away.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Now in the box, Javier Baez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3 and
That's
out.
outside, ball 3.
Anthony Rizzo would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
1-0 Cubs in the bottom of the third. Runner at second with 2 away.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1
Called
count.
for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Pitch, that's fouled away. Now the
3-2
count's
now.
full.
Almora stands at second with 2 gone.
The Rockies can get out of this. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We go to the 4th. The Rockies trail 1-0 the Cubs. DJ LeMahieu is up. Cubs lead at 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Chicago. No runs, a hit, no errors for the Rockies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Those of you joining us, this is the NL Wild Card game. The winner will take on the Milwaukee Brewers.
Now Lester's 0-1. Hit hard to short.
Ground ball.
Baez. Throw to
first
in time. 1 gone.
1 away in the 4th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now to the plate, Arenado. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong.
My dog can't shut up. Base hit, and that's heading for the wall.
Into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Standing in now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hi, Taylor. I'm not your father. 1 ball, no strike. Runner at second, 1 away, and the Cubs lead at 1-0 in the 4th. That's called for a strike. Cubs' only homer was back in the bottom of the 1st.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Got him. So
swing and a miss
for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play.
Trevor
right
Story
now,
is up.
that's
He's
just
0
not
for
happening.
1 with a strikeout in the 2nd, his first time.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Rockies have only gotten a double
First pitch
in their 2 hits,
on its way. Takes a
but
look at a
just
strike
couldn't
over the
score
inside
like what
corner.
we saw last inning.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and
swing and a
south. A
miss.
lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second with 2 away here in the 4th with the Cubs leading 1-0. Next pitch.
That misses, and
outside.
we're even at 2-2.
Lester today has been very good as far as getting strikeouts is concerned. He's done a good job, as now the Wrigley crowd is on their feet with the blue waving towels. I don't know if that will...
Open to send him packing. Pitch
Next
on its
pitch.
way.
Ground ball.
On the ground to third.
Over the first in time to end the inning. Runs a hit, one left. We head to the bottom of the fourth. The Rockies trail 1-0 to the Cubs.
Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Kluzak, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the
Anthony Rizzo leads off the bottom of the fourth.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Strike.
We got a ball, one strike.
Line hard.
That is caught.
Run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up
he
there
caught
too
that
long.
really
Just
good.
Unlucky that time.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And then Zubris flew out back in the first. No one with one away here in the bottom of the fourth. The Cubs lead at 1-0. LML, how are you doing?
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that'll be
Yankees
a
for the win
base
this
hit
year.
for Zobrist.
Well, in the prediction, the Yankees got eliminated in the prediction.
Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's the same.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Too bad. They're still going to win. Lol.
And he lays off
low.
for ball 1. This is hit high and deep.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. 2-0 Chicago. Or no, I'm sorry, 3-0 Chicago. Chris Bryant's home run to left field. It's 3-0 Chicago in the fourth.
Home run, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
I knew when he hit that ball, I knew it was going to be gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball.
Oh, that one dude caught it in the
stands.
How about that?
To make him pay for it.
That's twice they've hit a home run this game.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Halfway to 100 pitches.
Thank you for
Here
the
it
sub,
is.
dude.
And he
I'm
fires in
doing a
strike this
prediction
time to
for
make it
the
1 ball and 1 strike.
playoffs, for the baseball playoffs. Whether it's right or wrong, at least I still got the
And
chance
that
to
one
do this
stayed
series.
too low, apparently. The 2-1 home. As Looked at for ball 3.
I'm going to unsubscribe.
He's
Why?
had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul.
Whether if
We
my
find
prediction's
ourselves
right
in
or
a
wrong,
3-ball
it's still...
count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Alright.
Hit down the third baseline.
Out of the way, but should be a good World Series. Should be a good series, I can tell you that for sure.
To third. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 22.
Okay.
Hayward.
Okay, I was like...
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Good
Wow,
work in a
nice
pitcher's
hit.
count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Center fielder, number 5. Albert Almora.
At the plate, Albert Almora, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon.
It's like the Cubs
this guy's bread and butter pitch,
just got their
when he
offense
gets
going.
ahead
It's
of
like the
hitters,
Rockies
he needs
just
to
can't
find
get
that
anything
curveball
going.
again.
The 1-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's 3-0 Chicago.
Leading out for Colorado, left fielder, David Gold.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. 0-1 the count.
Foul ball.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Ian Desmond. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Excuse me.
One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. It's 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. As the first pitch sinker misses to him to start the inning. Is in there for strike one.
Strike one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Rockies just need to get something going here, because
Popped him up.
and that's not going to do him any
Is
good.
there. And the inning is over.
Well, we're
Nothing
halfway
across
through.
here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one
3-0
3-0.
Chicago. As we're halfway through the NL Wild Card.
Stepping up to the plate, John Lester.
Pitcher, John Lester.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him.
Struck out Lester. That's a good start for the Rockies here in the 5th, in the bottom of the 5th.
So the batting order
Now
turns
bringing up
over
Daniel
now. He's set to
Murphy.
go. Daniel Murphy, a strikeout and a line out for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Line to the right side.
They set.
Gets down and he's got himself
So
a
he's
base
1 for
hit.
3.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
We got a blue raspberry cherry Powerade, and we didn't share as
Murphy,
usual.
base runner at first with 1 out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Oh, I already know what I'm having for dinner tonight.
In the dirt here.
Surprised he didn't steal for a second.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Right side, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by-in for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is the cat and mouse in baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the
Jeez,
sword,
the Rockies
you die
just
by
making
it too.
mistakes
He
left
went with
and
an
right.
off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
The 2-2. Soft liner to the left side. On to
First,
and the
got
Cubs
him.
squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0.
Well, that was no runs, 2 hits, 2 left.
Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
That's the pitcher spot that was leading off.
And that's on
That's
the
it
outside corner for a strike.
John Gray. There's his stats for Gerardo.
The windup and the
Next
0-1.
pitch.
And that pitch catches the inside
Iowa
corner.
and
This guy's
Albuquerque
pitching really
cheering
well
for
in
their
this one so far.
parent
You
club.
can just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Now they're going to bring in the pitcher for the bottom of the 6th.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Scott Oberg enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45.
28 years old, 6'2", 205-pound pitcher.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Yep. I'm showing the
into the box now. Wilson Contreras.
Colorado.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jason Hayward waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. At third, Arenado right to him. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Now it's with plate, Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field.
Popped out.
Blackman is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Nolan Arenado. The matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Arenado on at first, nobody out.
See if the Rockies get something going.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
No,
Hayward has
I'm
a
not
read
cheering
on
for
it.
the Cubs.
He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
Trevor
He's 0
Story
for 2 with a
needs to
strikeout
get
in this
a
one.
base hit or something to spark this offense.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
And I just said, and just as I got through saying that,
bases. Arenado is on his way home.
throw
And a
is
relay
not
to the
in
plate.
time. It's an
And they're not
RBI
gonna get it. He's
triple.
in there at the plate.
And Colorado's on the board. It's
And now
3-1
for
Cubs
Colorado,
here in the
David
7th.
Dahl, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
David Dahl, he represents the tying run. And I got through saying if
First
Colorado
pitch of
can
the
get something
at-bat.
going here, they got it made.
Fastball
And
inside,
look at,
ball
and
1.
lo and behold, they got it made. That's the first run given up by John Lester in this game. Runner at third with 1 away in the 7th, a 3-1 Chicago lead now. So there goes the shutout.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Hit hard on the ground to second.
over the first.
Throw on to first
2 away. However, that scores a run. It's now 3-2 Cubs.
RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
See if the Rockies keep it going here. The Cubs really starting to struggle here tonight.
And this one's
down low.
Bounces to the plate for ball 1.
That also hit the dirt as well. Nobody on, 2 away here in the 7th.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
What once was a 3-0 lead for Chicago to begin this inning.
Ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop.
First in time to end the inning, but not before the Rockies.
So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning. No errors and no one left on base. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rockies 2.
Take me out with Zachary Taylor to the ball game, because we're going to be cheering all the good times. Oh yes, we're having fun. Even Taylor is waving his blue towel right now. Go Taylor today now. If he's mad, it's a shame. Or it's 1, 2, 3 strikes are out, and Zachary Taylor wins again. Okay, there we go.
Taking in once again, Albert Almora. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
All right, 3-2.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, Hedgehog, Sean Lester.
David Bodie is into the on-deck circle now as he'll
David
hit for the pitcher, Lester.
That's it for Lester.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. McGee typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
McGee comes set. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.
That's
Cubs
good.
are down in order,
we go to
but
8.
they still lead it 3-2.
Cubs.
Justin Wilson. He's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Justin Wilson.
Tony Walters will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Here's Ryan McMahon now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's a perfect 2 for 2. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. McMahon stands at first with one out.
Wilson's a former Tiger.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Tony Walters will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 14.
Brian Shaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Javier Baez.
From the stretch. Way out in front. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Nope. Missed with a slider.
Next pitch.
Fouled off.
Fouled away.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He
First
struck it
strike.
out looking.
3.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
For now.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
I will say this before we go about the rule. Actually, I'll talk about that on the talk show tomorrow.
Here's the 1-1. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. His numbers against Brian Shaw. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. The 1-1 home is high and outside for a ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Pulled toward right center field.
That's popped.
Blackman is under
So
it.
the Rockies got 3 outs away to tie this ball game, or they could be in big
3
trouble.
up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Steve Cishek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
DJ LeMahieu is 0 for 3 tonight.
Here's the first pitch. Soft liner to the right side.
Oh, dropped
effort,
it,
but, it's off his glove.
but got it in time. That was close. Almost an error by Daniel Murphy. 1 away in the 9th. That could have been so much worse.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The Rockies down their final 2 outs.
Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side.
That's out. 2 outs.
On the first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Gonzalez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Little dribbler down the line.
That's the ball game.
And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow.
And the Cubs will advance.
Situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference, cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
John Lester the win, John Gray with the loss.
And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, John Lester. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Well,
so for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the wild card games. Congratulations to both the Oakland A's and the Cubs, who I think are going to move on to the next round, and the Rockies and Yankees being eliminated. So that's it. We'll see you guys for the division series. Bye, everybody.